Hello and welcome, I'm Logan with All Paths Taken, and this is part 11 of my 100% walkthrough of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. In this episode, we will be exploring the Hinterlands and completing Count Ymir's questline. As always, we are going for every secret, every item, and every boss. So, fellow Tarnished, rise and join me on my quest to become the true Elden Lord. So, in order to get to the Hinterlands, you have to start from the Shadowkeep Back Gate Grace. You also needed to, let me pull it up on the map here, stop at Vani Village, and right around this spot over here, there's a tree with a gesture, the Oh Mother gesture, and you need to grab that in order to come this way. And again, you'll see a little sign, have mercy for the spirited away shamans. Just gives you a little bit of lore about what's behind here. And then we just do the Oh Mother gesture right in front of the statue. And boom. We got it. Also, if you can't tell, swap the build around. I wanted to change things up and get back to bleed. It's been a while since I've used a katana. I don't even know if I've actually used a katana in either of my playthroughs. Alright, no, I've used it in my walkthrough prep a little bit, but I want to use it now, because I figured it'd give me a chance. And if you're wondering why I have Rivers of Blood in my offhand, it's because I want Raptor of Mists in my right hand with the Naga Kiba. It's pretty sweet. It is a pretty sweet type of playstyle and type of weapon to use. I did forget, though, to... where is it? Mix my physic around. Its excessive attack power is pretty good. Stamina recovery is pretty good. I should probably throw that there, because I will eventually switch to the Rivers of Blood for one of the bosses that's in this video. Because, whew, I hate that boss. That is... you know, I've been complaining a couple times throughout the playthrough that I just don't like some of the bosses in the DLC. And there's a reason for it. I have countless hours screaming my head off trying to fight on some of these bosses. And it's been a little redonkulous. Alright, so we got a couple of tree sentinels to take out. We, however, are going to take them out one at a time. Because why not, right? Ow! Good move. Ow. There's the bleed proc. Ow. You know, I've got Raptor of Mist. I should probably use it. And then he misses me like a... oh, come on. There we go. Ooh, that still hurt me. Impressive. I'm surprised. Maybe I hit it too late. Got him. Oops. I'm so rusty. So, since the Shadowkeep episode was recorded, it's been like a week since I've played Elden Ring. So, forgive me if I play whole replay. So, now, we can go take him out now, but honestly, it's not really that big of a deal. We can run this way for a couple of items. I believe there's a couple items this way. Let me check. I have my walkthrough prep pulled up, but why would I read it? You know, we can just run and look, and there's nothing that way. So, we will wrap around, and we will go see Marika's homeland. So, the Hinterlands, in terms of lore, are where the Shaman people are from. And if you did not know, Queen Marika is a Numen. Numen were typically Shaman, and this is the village that Marika is supposedly from. And the main reason we get that is because of this. The minor Erdtree incantation. I love the music. It's just a gentle strumming harp while we're in this little section. So cool. It's so cool. Where'd that incantation go? I want to read it. Because I believe it talks a little bit about lore. If I'm not mistaken. There we go. Secret incantation of Queen Marika. Only the kindness of gold without order creates a small illusory tree that continuously restores the HP of nearby allies. Marika bathed the village of her home in gold, knowing full well that there was no one to heal. So this is kind of putting the lore They're tying the lore together about Marika, saying that, yes, she is in fact from the Shaman village. She did originate from the Shadow Realm. And it's just kind of cool and unique to learn about that, because there's no enemies here. It's just an empty village. It's just an empty village because all of the Shaman and all of the Numen have actually been turned into those gross, grotesque jar enemies that we see in the different jails. So, kind of sad to think that this beautiful section of the game, all of the people that lived here, all of the Numen are gone because of it. Ooh, did I explore this way? I don't think I explored this way. I didn't. Hopefully there's something over here. Otherwise, I'm wasting my time. Dang it, there's nothing over here. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Maybe. What's this? Where am I going? Am I gonna die all of a sudden? Probably. I've never seen this. I didn't even find this when I was on my walkthrough prep. What the heck? Is this leading me to a rise I've already been to? Oh, that's terrifying. Oh god, no! Oh, that was amazing! Huh? What? 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 What in the world? I didn't know this was here. That's so weird. I had no idea. Okay, well that's cool. I did not know that. Alright, well, that's Anna, which is Jolan's sister, if you did not know. So, now, that's cool. I did not know that was here. Huh, look at that. Learn something new every day. So, now, we just warp back here, because there's not much else. We've already gone into Rabbath's Rise, that lower section. So we're just going to head through this way. We're going to take out the other tree sentinel. This one is not a boss, and I believe this one is also a permadeath. So, no big deal if we die, because we will obviously get to fight him again. Or not fight him again. But we fought a lot of these guys. It shouldn't be that difficult, right? Oh, I dodged the wrong way. Whoops. Yep, I deserve that one. I keep hitting the wrong button for my Raptor of Mists. I also love that I keep hitting the wrong button. It actually makes me laugh. Because I'm just like, I know I can avoid getting hit. I know I can. I just like getting hit by Raptor of Mists because I think it's a really cool Ash of War. And it'd be really nice if he could hit me. You know, like one day. There we go. Alright. I should probably put the jump talisman on, you know what I mean? I'm terrible. I'm terrible at video games. Y'all need to stop watching. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's gonna hurt. God, I'm so rusty. Oh my Jesus. Whew. Ow. Let's try this on for size. Okay, sir, my man, my main home slice, can you please hit me when I do Raptor of Mists? It's impossible for him to hit me. It is impossible. There we go. Finally, I did it. Nice bleed proc. That was beauty. God, I love that move. It's so cool. Oh, that hurt. Like, why no hit? Why not just hit me? Why not just hit me? I don't understand. I'm trying to have some style points here, dude. Try to have some style points, and you're robbing it from me. But anyway, I guess we can move on with that. So one thing I should mention too that I didn't in the Shaman village is there are blessed bone shards all over the place up there. So if you want some of those to farm, by all means just run around and grab them. I don't believe there's anything this way. I'm pretty sure I've gone up this as high as you can, and I didn't find anything even when I was on torrent. So yeah, but I might be wrong. Let me check. Is there anything this way? No, there's nothing. There's no way that I have found that I can get up there. If you do know how I can get up there, let me know, because I'd love to know if there's a way I can get up there. I might be kind of dumb though. Am I dumb? I think I just looked at the map and it showed me. Yeah. There's a path right there. God, I'm dumb. Did you guys know I was dumb? Did you guys know I was dumb? I haven't done this on the walkthrough either. Nope. Nope. I have not tried to go that way. I am so dumb. I am very dumb. Completely just did not look at my map. I was like, yeah, I explored all that. Nope. No, I did not. So let's find out together. Ooh, bear. Does that mean there's going to be a rune bear up top or something? That's my guess. Is there's going to be a rune bear up top. Who knows? Maybe it's going to be like the other section of Shadow Altus. Hey, red bears. Nice. Ooh. You're kind of tough. I'm not going to lie. Did you give nothing? You gave me nothing? Okay. Alright, well, I'll leave the other red bears alone. The red bears are pretty cool. I like them. I just wanted to see if they dropped me any cool items, which they didn't. Ah, shadow sunflowers. Totally worth coming up here. Totally worth coming up here. Is that really it? There's no other items? Is that really it? There's nothing here. Gold fireflies? Okay. Well, that's a bummer. I was expecting to see something cool. I mean, I do like how beautiful this level is. I will say that. Like, this is one of the few areas of the game where I'm like, man, it's so pretty, and then you look at a terrifying castle and you're like, okay, never mind. Calm down, bear. Calm down. Alright, so there is no more enemies all the way until we get to our next grace. So just simply follow the path we've kind of been. Go into that crazy tree over there, as there's going to be a grace on the other side of the bridge. You might have already seen it when I was fighting and dying to this second tree sentinel over here. I cannot believe I did not find that earlier. I'm so dumb. And the worst part about it is it was just shaded sunflowers. I would have said, hey guys, it's just shaded sunflowers. You don't need to go over there. And that would have been it. That would have been it. Wait, how do I get over there? Didn't I go over there? Isn't that where the village is? Yeah, that's where the village is. Okay. I've been there. We've been there. We've been there already. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get more bleed on the weapons. Okie dokie. Let's go up this little path. I believe there's just more craftables up here. Like, yeah, it's the giant fireflies, gold dragonflies, whatever you want to call it. That's what's up here. That was the main thing. I knew it was craftables. I just didn't write down which one. Alright, now I believe we want to head towards the tree. And we want to head to the left, as this will eventually lead to a new boss fight. I shouldn't say a new boss fight. A boss fight from the base game But we get a pretty cool reward from it. So we're going to just keep heading this way. I don't believe I found any items on my way through this section as we make our way to the meteorite crash zone. Oh god, I forgot. That's really high. Oh, something died. Don't know what. Alright, so this this Fallingstar beast, I believe, has a slightly different moveset in the second phase. Otherwise, it is basically the same fight. Get off, Torrent! This game. Ow. Respectfully, I disagree, but okay. Can you please stop being annoying? This thing's annoying. Oh, okay. Oh my god, how many more times are you gonna do that? That's fair. What? Okay. Really, game? You had to just have one little uneven ground that got me? This is an annoying fight. I forgot how much I don't like this boss. How many more times are you gonna run around? It's weird how you have a retractable tail. I'm just saying. Oops. Oops. Whoo! Almost died. I whiffed. There we go. I didn't die, thankfully. There we go, finally. That was a terrible fight by me, but you know what? I did it. I did it. First try, never a doubt. But we got the new Gravitational spell, Gravitational Missile, which is kind of cool. Now we want to open up our map, as I believe either right here or farther down this way we have a grace. And then we're going to circle back the other way as there is an item on that side or that little gap as well. Wow, I was pretty close. That was almost dead on where the grace is. Alright, let's rest because I only got one heal. And then we will turn and head west. So, a lot of sleepy peepees over here that we don't really need to worry about. They won't fight you unless you fight them. And now as we get closer over here, I believe we have some finger enemies that'll be around, right? Isn't there an item over here? Well, I read my notes wrong because I have over here somewhere that there's an item on this side of the map. Maybe it's on this lower section. Ah, there they are. I was one ridge off. So we got 3 different items. Oh god. That's not what I wanted. Alright, now we can just keep riding. Again, there's only finger enemies here. If you wanna fight them, be my guest. I'm not gonna. To be honest, it's just not worth fighting a lot of these enemies anymore, because they're just gonna die really quick. Like, really quick, and, like, unless you're farming for levels, that's pretty much it. There is nothing that way, I believe. So now that we have gotten back to this point, we're just going to circle back to the northeast, as our Grace is now right behind us. Just keep riding on Torrent and heading northeast, as we are eventually going to get to a ledge where we can drop down, which I think I went past. Is this it? Oh, well, we're going to find out. God, I suck. I'm terrible at video games today. My God. I swear, if this is the first video you've seen of me, I know what I'm doing. I am good at video games, okay? It's been a week. It's been a week, and as you can tell, a rough week, because I've completely forgotten how to, you know, ride a horse and jump. Oh, goodness. Okay, where is my drop down? Or did I want to go lower? I'm pretty sure there was a way I could just come from this direction. Is it this? Ah, there! That's what I was supposed to drop on. Oh. Oh. Or is that where I died before? What, a stake of what? No, we're going to go back to my grace because I want my ruins. So from here, we're just going to ride back towards the road, and then we're going to wrap around the cliffside the boring way because your boy can't fall right. So once we get to this point, now we can just ride down. There's going to be fog everywhere with a lot of different finger enemies. We want to be careful as we fall down to avoid some fall damage. And now we just keep riding northeast, as we will eventually come across a finger that is laying down. And on the other side, there will be a gesture. We got the two fingers gesture. I don't really know why we have a gesture like that, but we do. Now, I'm going to explain this because I think I've explained it once already. But that, right above my head, there's going to be an arrow pointing to it. That is a sarcophagus where you can duplicate a remembrance. So if there's any of the remembrances you've had from the base game, or if I wanted to, let's say, have 2 of Mesmer the Impalers, or 2 of the Wild Boar Riders from Commander Gaius, or any of the above, you can grab them. You can only use it once. So if you want it, all you got to do is just kind of stealth up, like riding this way, and you should be able to dupe it. I kind of want another Mesmer the Impaler because I really like both of his things. You get a really good incantation for him, and you get his weapon. So his weapon was really fun. I used it for a little bit when I played through the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC on my first playthrough. So I recommend that weapon. It's pretty cool. But now we're going to ride south, and we are looking for this. A ton of itty-bitty baby fingers. And as creepy as they are, we want to fall down this path. And we are not going to fight this big dude that's going to come up. We are just going to run by and grab the Fingercreeper ashes and keep on keeping on. If you want to fight him, be my guest. I am not so ballsy. I have tried to deal with his giant janky hitboxes, and I wasn't really a fan. So I said nay. I said nay. Now let me see. Is there anything else that we needed to do? Because I think we're now basically just at the ruins, right? I believe we are now basically just at the finger ruins. So I don't think there is a grace this way, which is unfortunate. So we are going to go blow a whistle really quick. And similar to the last ruins, the finger ruins of Rhea, there's pretty much nothing in this. Pretty much nothing. So if you want to ride around, try to find all of the craftables, you are welcome to. But honestly, when I rode around this, I didn't find very many craftables either. If you want craftables, just kill the Fingercreeper enemies that are running around, or the Finger Snake enemies, whatever they're called. And you can go from there to get your craftables. But we are just going to kind of ride on through and get to the center. This time we will get a different talisman when we blow the whistle. And then we can do a couple of things after that. We can either go talk to Count Ymir again and complete his quest line and Jolan's quest line. Or we can keep exploring. I am going to very quickly warp back, because I want to take a look at my notes to see if I did miss anything. Alright, looks like I did not miss anything. So this is going to be a really short episode. I thought there was more to that than this. Because I read through my notes, and it says there are no other items. If you want to warp, if you need to warp back to Metyr. Alright, I think I have enough now for a level. We are going to level up, because it's basically, we're pretty close to being able to fight a boss. So now that we've done that, we can just warp back to the Cathedral of Metyr. And now we got to do a little bit of Count Ymir's questline and Jolan's questline.
I told you once, I've no interest in companionship. But I must admit, Count Ymir did seem very pleased. Perhaps an exception is in order. Ymir is a shining star, in our eyes. The only star upon the black canvas of the night. Our meeting with the Count taught us of the star-draped sky. We know that we cannot reach out to touch it, but we can peer up at its brilliance and heed its guidance. We will never again lose our way in the night.
Cool.
I have spoken far too freely. Pay me no mind. Let us focus on our shared purpose, our service to Count Ymir. Now, be on your way. Now.
Alright, so that was basically all of Jolan's questline up to this point. We will talk to her again after a little while, but we need to talk to Count Ymir and progress the questline.
Hello there. I heard another sound, colored by your essence. Simply exhilarating, I must say. The stars are dark tonight. But rest assured, this is no ill omen. On the contrary, I believe that this portends a magnificent starry cascade. Now, take this. My final gift to you. May you join the glimmering stars above.
Sweet. Thanks for the map.
Oh, yes. I believe I can feel it brewing. This evening is a sign of a greater night to come. Do you recall what I said? That Marika and the fingers that guided her were unsound from the start? Well, the truth lies deeper still. It is their mother who is damaged and unhinged. The fingers are but unripe children, victims in their own right. We all need a mother, do we not? A new mother. A true mother who will not give birth to further malady.
Okay, cool. So there's only one more spell that we can get, which is 20,000. I'm gonna buy it just because I don't remember if we get his bell bearing or not. It's 20,000. I think that'll do.
Oh yes, is he? May you join the glim.
Alright. Now we can warp back to Cathedral of Metyr, and then we are going to progress the quest line and then go fight a boss. And have an invasion, I guess. That's also the next step as well. You don't say anything anymore, right? I don't think so.
No.
Yeah. So now, over this way, we have
I failed you.
Count Ymir.
Failed to birth you whole. won't be long now. I will soon be a mother. I will give you new life. I assure you. You will have life.
I don't know why this guy wants to be a mother, but it is what it is.
Please, will you allow the two of us this time alone? It isn't much to ask.
Alright, so, well, that's creepy and very, very gross to think about, but it is what it is. So now we get to head in here and we get to progress to the third finger ruins. So the third map, if you couldn't tell with the little icon, is in the cathedral itself, right underneath the throne that Count Ymir was sitting on. So now that he's gone, we can clearly open it up and venture inside for an invasion. And then we have a stake of Marika as well down there that will let us basically be all prepared and ready to go for a boss fight. In my opinion, one of the worst boss fights in the game. Like, it's so bad. I despise it with a fiery passion. Like, it's kind of cool cinematically, but once you get past the visuals, it really sucks. I hate it with a fiery passion. What? I got my sword back out. There we go. Cool. That was cool. I forgot about that. Got her. So that was Anna, the puppet that we saw earlier in Rabbath's Rise at the very top. Kind of cool. I am going to try to go back to Rabbath's Rise because I believe now that we've killed her and our next opportunity that we have, we'll be able to see her and her sister Jolan, because Jolan is actually searching for Anna, I believe. But now it is time for a boss fight. It is the mother, I think her name's Metyr, Mother of All Fingers or something like that. I despise this boss fight with a fiery passion, as I've said. So as I've said already, switch the build up for bleed. I haven't used a katana yet. I am using this build because, one, it's very broken, and two, I hate this boss. It made me so mad trying to fight this in my walkthrough prep with my Milady build and then a lightning build and all that stuff. So yeah, the arena is water, so technically I'm not going to do super amount of damage because I am using a katana that does fire damage. But I'm not there for the fire damage, I'm there for the bleed. So that's kind of the goal with this type of build for this boss. Now, the boss essentially is the mother of the fingers. It's like a giant amalgamation of all fingers. It does a couple of different magic attacks. So as you run towards the boss, immediately it will do one of three things that I have found out in my hundreds of attempts at beating him in my walkthrough prep before I switch to this build. It will either do nothing and eventually come up and just try to slam its head into the ground multiple times in front of you or on you. Or it will shoot magic. More often than not, it's going to shoot magic. So it'll do similar to what the Estelle does in Ronnie's questline in Nokron, or beneath Nokron, or Noxtella, excuse me. Basically, as you walk towards it, it'll turn and see you and shoot some magic, a giant beam at you, and then after that, you'll be able to get right up close and personal. The main combo that you want is, or that you want to learn how to avoid, because she does it all the time, is when you stand directly in front of her. So if this whistle is the boss, if you stand about this far away, you will bait out a lot of head swipes. That is the most manageable combo that I have found to deal with. You do not want to go by her sides or her butt, because she will use all of the 10 or however many finger legs that she has to stampede you, kick you, stomp on you, and all that stuff. So you want to stay in front, because that is where the easier to dodge combos are. I don't necessarily think they are all easy, but they're mostly easy. At any given time, she will jump away. and summon more little Fingercreeper enemies. They die incredibly fast. Like, you're so strong by this point, you should be able to kill them in one hit. Maybe two, if depending on how many Shadow fragments you have and other things like that, and then that nature. But overall, the first phase is not terrible. It's just ridiculously annoying. And then in second phase, she will jump up in the air and span, or create, see if I can find it really quick, a giant sphere that looks like this. Looks like that. And that's going to be pretty much between her tail, or her finger tail things. And essentially when it's there, that just means she's going to spam more magic as well. When she transforms into her magic form, she's got a couple of different attacks that she can do out of nowhere. One is a beam, like what started the fight, but it is going from right to left side of the screen, and you gotta dodge through it in that opposite direction. So if it's coming from the right, you gotta dodge to the right. Don't dodge to the left type of deal, because you'll get blown up. Other than that, the other magic spells that she'll do, or the magic combo, is she will jump up in the air and spin like a helicopter or a Beyblade, and then lunge at you and drop at you. Once you dodge it, she'll spam you with the side beams, and then she will probably summon a bunch of these fleeting microcosms. They'll go all over the arena. Honestly, just run away from them, because if you try to fight them, or if you try to fight the boss, you're just going to get blown up by all of the little landmines that are around there from the microcosms. Once that is done, and you get her to around a 4th health left or less, she will float up into the sky and spin like a slow-moving Beyblade and shoot 2 gigantic purple gravity beams around the arena, and they will kind of hone in on you. Honestly, I don't know how to get rid of it, or how to get out of it, or avoid it with a fiery passion, because you're just going to get hit by it at least once. You should be able to survive it or heal it if you have 60 vigor and some decent armor on. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Just understand, I despise the fight, so I'm probably not going to have a real fun time doing this, but it is what it is. Also, if you die, there is a stake of Marika, so don't worry about it too much, as you'll be right back here if you do die right in front of the whistle. The fight will not trigger until you start moving forward. That's one more thing I forgot to mention. There's the beam. She might do it again because I did things out of order. Also, I don't recommend locking on. This is the combo that I'm not supposed to get hit with. Wow, I'm terrible. I have completely forgot how to fight this boss, even though I just explained everything, but like the timing and whatnot is where I'm off. I'm also hungry, so I don't know if I'm going to play very good right now. I need a food buff. A food buff is kind of important for me. Oh well, we'll give it a couple tries, and then I might go get food and come right back to it. We'll see. Alright, mommy. Fight me, I dare you. You did the fingers already? That's gross. Ow. Stop with your magic BS. Come on. My God, timing. Time the dodges, Logan. Come on. All right, I'm back. Miss me. It hits so hard. I hate that move. I deserve it. I deserve it. Woo! Somehow didn't get hit. Alright, this is her buffing herself. Ow. Forgot that it hurts. This is when she's going to turn into a Beyblade. Ow. And then there's going to be magic right after. Oh, I guess not. Look at that. I got lucky. No. Flask. My goodness. Yes. I didn't get the BS moves, thank goodness. Ah, I despise that boss. I despise that boss. You have no idea. Thank God it only took me like 4 tries. I didn't get any of the BS moves, like the really BS moves, like her nonsense stampede BS garbage. Oh, I hate that boss, dude. I hate it. I hate that boss. That makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. Oh, God. I'm just thinking back to my walkthrough prep. I fought that mother of Metyr, or what, mother of fingers, or whatever the heck her name is, for probably 2 hours. Probably 2 hours during the walkthrough prep, before I switched to a bleed build and I killed her first try because I finally knew all the moves. But, like, even then, I didn't get her... I got her BS moves on top of it that do a lot of magic everywhere all over the arena, and the giant beams of light. So if you got those, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen to you. But also, I hope you're jealous. Now we want to go back to the cathedral, as we have to finish Count Ymir's questline and Jolan's questline, and get the weapon that I really want to use, because I'm set up for it, finally. No, I don't want that. I want that. So now that we are here, Count Ymir will pop up, and he'll be real mad that we won.
What have you done? You've wounded Count Ymir most irreparably.
Oh, I don't know why I jumped on you, but all right.
He wishes for your death, and I must attend to the Count's concern.
Ooh, cool. Ow. Yeah, that's the move I want. That hurt. That hurt. That's the weapon I want right there. The Sword of Night. Really cool. I feel like it's a better version of the Hand of Melania. Like, the Hand of Melania is cool because it's got the reach of a Nagakiba. But it's not as cool, in my opinion, because it takes forever to do through the whole combo. And it doesn't really work against bosses. Like, I'm just being honest.
What have you done? You've wounded Count Ymir most irreparably, such that he wishes for your death, and I must attend to the Count's concerns.
Ow. You hurt so bad, lady. No. Ow. Oh, God. You can't spam. This isn't PvP. I'm gonna die. You're taking all of my stuff, lady. Oh, I don't have my sword out. That's why. Gotcha.
My dear star, a fine mother, you will be.
All right, now we're just gonna absolutely wall up Ymir because he spams magic, and I hate magic.
Strength. Look here, at my fingers.
Hello, ugly.
I will be the true mother, and I will be the only mother.
Let's go. Oh, that was great. That was great. I got all of his gear, and I got a really cool talisman as well at the last moment. That was awesome. Oh, that was so good. All right, let me show you that talisman. It's this right here, Beloved Stardust. So you spellcasters out there, you wizards and warlocks and magic lovers, make sure you put this bad boy on, as it shortens the casting speed for sorcery and incantations by the utmost, but obviously in turn it increases damage taken. But still worth it if you have charged incantations or charged sorceries that you want to use. Makes it go way faster.
Count Ymir, the stars, the sky. I see them not.
Let me see. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's the Iris of Occultation. One of them gives you her Sword of Night, which I'm pretty sure is the Occultation. One of them gives you her Ash. So, it's up to you which one you want. I want the sword. I'm pretty sure it's this one.
No light anywhere at all. This is the night I know. Our night.
Yay! Sword of Night, baby! Let's go. Now the Nagakiba can go away. Look at that thing! That's so cool! So cool. Is Count Ymir anywhere? I don't remember. Does he, like, disappear over here? Ooh, an item. I forgot about that. Cherishing Fingers. Weird. I'm gonna have to look at that. I don't think I've looked at that before. Alright, is Count Ymir sitting somewhere like on his throne? Or is he just dead and gone? I think he's dead and gone. Then we will finish at Rabbath's Rise. So we got to go back to the Hinterland Bridge, and we got to go back to the Shaman Village, and we got to go all the way down. I'll show you the proper way to get there. And I'm going to make sure I level up first, so I don't, if I die, I don't have to go back and get my stuff. That's not the right grace, but it's fine. It'll still do. It'll do its thing. I hope you guys did well, and I hope you guys are enjoying the series, I should also say. Because this series has been a lot of work, and I say that in the best way possible, because, like, part of the reason I started YouTube is because I got tired of people treating video games like it's work, and it should be for fun. Like, if you love video games, it should never feel like work. And I don't feel like this has been work. I just know the amount of time that I've put in to try to get things done the best way possible. Because I know if I was watching this as somebody who was playing Elden Ring for the first time, or if I was watching this as someone who's played it for the 1000th time, and I love this game that much and I'm still playing it, I would want whoever makes these videos to absolutely love the game and feel like this isn't work, right? So when I say it's a lot of work to make this, I mainly mean it for time. I love every second of it. Even when I'm losing my mind like I was in the last episode, or like I was when I was kind of venting about fighting the finger boss. This is exactly what I want to be doing, because this game is so much fun. The fact that I'm lucky enough to keep doing this, because I got 125 people as of today that are subscribed to my channel, and I'm regularly getting dozens of views, if not a couple hundred views. It's wild. It's awesome. So, this is a sincere thank you to everybody who's watched my stuff. Thank you very much for everything you guys have done. You guys are amazing. Ah, Puppet of Anna. Well, nothing changed here. That's unfortunate. Will I die if I come down here? Yep. No, nope. Ooh. I did miss something. Aha. Fancy that. And then this is where we had our chest, right? Yep. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else down here. Because I believe if you grab the spirit ash and bring it back to the puppet, then you'll get both of them. So you'll get Anna and Jolan. Or a spirit ash containing both. I'm not 100% sure. I've never done that before. I wanted the Sword of Night because I've never used it. Alright, I didn't see anything different there. Yeah, I guess there's nothing. Yep, I guess there's nothing. So I think we will end the episode here. Now, in the next episode, we have a couple of different options. We can either start from the West Rampart and head to the Ancient Ruins of Rao, which will allow us to progress on Ansbach questline and the main story questline. But I think it's time to try to head to the Abyssal Woods. So we are going to actually start from the Castle Watering Hole, and if you don't know how to get there, where is it? There should be a grace somewhere. You can either start from the first floor storehouse, or you can start from the main plaza gate, but right over here on the map there should be a ladder leading down. Just follow the path and you'll be able to start from the Castle Watering Hole, where we will start our next episode. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the chaotic nature of the episode, because I'm gonna be honest, this is an episode that absolutely should have been super easy to film, because I have very little in my walkthrough notes, but man, it's been a while since I've had a chance to record. But thank you everybody so much for watching. If you're looking for more content from me, please feel free to subscribe, as that really helps me out, lets my small channel grow. What am I talking about small? I got 125 people. Helps my massive, gigantic channel grow even bigger. And you can be a part of that as well. If you like the video, make sure you do click the like button. I think I already mentioned that, as it really helps the YouTube gods bless my videos and show them to everybody else. And finally, if you are interested in seeing me live, I do play Elden Ring and other From Software and Souls-likes on Saturdays. I think the last few weeks we've been playing some Sekiro. The very last stream I did was the Deathless run on Elden Ring, and a little bit of Night Rain, because I just got the hankering to be Executor. So feel free to stop by, say hi, check out the live stream on Saturdays from noon to 3, and I will see you all in the next episode or live stream. Have a fabulous day, everybody.